Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. James here. You probably remember the story about the young man that got shot in Missouri. Um, Ralph, uh, Ralph Uri, I forget. Can't say the kid's name, last name. But the old man, um, he was protesting on his they were protesting his trial, and he was about to plead guilty. And guess what? He passed away. The old man that shot the black kid. Um,
He is the most unthreatening individual I've probably ever encountered. And so the question is, at 5'8", at 140 pounds, what did Andrew Lester look out and see? And the answer is he saw a black person, and for him that was enough justification. This 84-year-old man who lived in so-called God's country, he saw his black skin as a weapon. Is it a hate crime? Is it enough to shoot someone? And the only thing that they're armed with is the color of their skin? Should that qualify as a hate crime? We think so. But the Missouri statutes, that kind of Missouri statute doesn't exist.
His beautiful black face is something we're now seeing. Not because of his accomplishments, his excellence, his beauty in black, but because he was shot by a perpetrator of racial violence.
And this is the reason that KCPD has received the brunt of our angst. They have continued to spread a lie. They said they could not hold Andrew Lester for more than 24 hours. That's true under the law. So hold him for 24 hours. They held him for 2 hours. If they would have held him for 24 hours, and this is what we spoke to the prosecutor about and the officers who were there, if they would have held him for 24 hours, they would have held him long enough to get the statement from the kid with a bullet in his brain. This 16-year-old boy was shot at point-blank range in the face. A bullet traveled from his gun less than 5 feet into his upper temple, penetrated his skull, and they scraped bullet fragments off his frontal lobe on Thursday. On Saturday, he was home playing with his dog. God is saying
you probably remember this case. But here's the case. Hopefully that. Let me see. Yeah, and he was about to plead guilty, and so he died right before he was about to be sentenced. So you're probably gonna see a lot of YouTubers mention this, but here it is: the man dies just days after pleading guilty in the shooting of a black teen who rang the wrong doorbell. Andrew Lester pleaded guilty. The guy I just showed you, the older gentleman, to second-degree assault. This back in 2023 of Ralph Yarrow. Okay, that's his name, Yarrow, like Carl Yarrow, Ralph Yarrow. But yeah, page froze up again. Shit. Okay. Yeah. So I get it down. 4 page. Come on. Yeah. In the case that shocked the whole country, reviewed national debate on gun policies. Yarrow showed of Leicester's doorstep back in April 13, 2023. He got it mixed up at the streets and he was supposed to pick up his twin siblings. Leicester's defense, Stephen Solomon, argued that Lester was acting in self-defense and that he was terrified of a stranger knocked at his door. He settled in his bed. Authorities said Lester shot Yarl twice, first in the head, then in the arm. Yarl testified, and here they rang the doorbell and waiting for someone answered it, and longer than normal as the inner door opened. Yarl said he reached out to grab the storm door, assuming it was a brother's friend, and he said to Lester, shot him in the head and uttered, "Don't come here ever again." Although the bullet didn't penetrate Yarl's brain, the impact knocked him to the ground. Yarl said Lester and he shot him in the arm. The team was taken to the hospital. Released 3 days later. The family has been also told the lawsuit against the retired aircraft mechanic. Now, after the black child was harmed by prejudice, we've never seen a man shot in the face. And all this. But, check this out. They said someone said last year that Lester's physical, mental condition had deteriorated. He said Lester had issues with broken hip and been hospitalized. He lost 50 pounds, 23 kilograms, and Salmon blamed the stress, intensity, coverage, and death threats he subsequently received. On Friday, the judge asked Lester whether he was in poor health. Lester responded, "Yes. Ralph is doing his best to be okay." He spoke for the family, stated in the text. The judge had previously ordered a mental evaluation of Lester, but allowed the trial to proceed after its completion. The result was not released publicly. So it was supposed to go, but he's about to get sentenced. But he died. So, hey, as they say, the ancestors. Some people believe the ancestors answered. Yeah, that was crazy. I remember that case where that young man just got shot in the head. But yeah, and so yeah, he passed. Black kid passed away. So just to let you know, you will probably hear more YouTubers covering it, or people on Facebook and YouTube covering it. That's gonna probably settle in. Let's see if I can get another shot of this. But yeah, I got this off the Huffington Post. Just in case anybody wants to go check out the website. It was an actual website. Oh, excuse me. But, yeah. So, I remember that case was a pretty intense case. That happened to another black kid, happened years ago, before that happened up there in Michigan. And I don't know, it didn't happen to a black woman one time in Michigan. So yeah, they went to the wrong house and someone took a gun and he fired it through the door. And that was a big case up there. But the website, this is the AP website for his black mom. Ralph could have been her son. It's still opening up the pages. It happened in Kansas City. It seems like the young man's doing fine now. They say he's going to school in Texas. It's a miracle that young living. I know it's but God. Okay. Open up. There it is. Just give up.
It's really weird. We might as well speak up our little brothers too. It could be brother.
Sometimes I thought I have to like present myself better than other people may have to present themselves. Like less threatening, like lower profile than other people.
I thought it was great for them to be collectively together, to realize that they're not the only ones that are feeling this, not the only ones that are experiencing some of the challenges, but to know that they have the support of each other as well as the parents.
What's going on?